Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is really lovely to have you here. Now, it is Sunday, but I'm not doing Scrappy Sunday anymore, but I am actually using fabric scraps today, so I suppose it would class as one. What I'm trying to do now is use up bits in my stash each Sunday, things that I've had for a long time. You know, I don't know if it's just that I'm hoarding them or I'm just not getting around to using them or whatever. So kind of using lots of the same thing, you know, but a different thing each Sunday is what I'm planning to do. So this Sunday, this first one, I've got these, which I have had, over a year, maybe 18 months. And I've actually got two lots of them. And they weren't as thick as I thought they were when I first bought them. And I've used a few, but I've not used many of them. Yeah, and I want to get some of these used, and I've got quite a few of these still. Now, I have used these, and I do use these, but I've got quite a pile sitting here, and I haven't used them for a while. So I thought the two kind of went together. So I'm using some of these up, and I have been playing with them. I've been waiting for my camera to charge up. It's really cold even in this bedroom today. And when I came to my phone, it was dead. Now, I know it's getting old, so the batteries do run down quickly, but I think when it's cold, they run down quicker, don't they? So, yeah, it was utterly and completely dead, and it's been really slow charging up, so I've still not got a lot of charge on it, but I need to get on. So you can see that what I've done is stuck some of those tags onto fabric. So I thought rather than just backing them onto paper, it would be a good way, because I've got boxes and boxes at the moment of scraps like this. Oh, look at that lovely peacock on there. You know, that can be made into tags. That would be nice on there, wouldn't it? Let's cut it down. See if I can get him on. He's probably going to have his head chopped off. You know, rather than just your digitals all the time. Just something a little bit more interesting. And I've got these glued on ready so that I can decorate them with you. But I have been sat decorating some, I have to say. Yeah, he'll probably end up on there. Oh no, he won't be. We won't go through his head if we go right to the top. So we'll put round those and decorate them in a minute, but let me just bring in the ones I've been sat while I was waiting for the phone to charge up as much as it could. Where do I start? So I started with the little teeny tiny ones, just covering them in fabric and then sticking bling on. So I've just got little bulb pins in the top at the moment, and I haven't done anything on the back other than put ring reinforcements and inked it a little bit. Just because the fabric is so full on, isn't it? So, you know, it's perfect, you know, as a tag if you want to journal on it, but they're also good as little, you know, extra bits of decoration. So with a bulb pin, you could have them hanging off a pocket or, you know, a piece of lace as a decoration. You could attach one to a bigger, have I even got, not really, I've got one here, look, to a bigger tag, you know, by just putting something through both holes, so it's a bit, you know, a bit of a dangly on a tag like that. Or you can put them in. I don't think it'll fit in these ones that I made yesterday, will they? No, but you know, oh, it probably would, but I've got that on the bottom as well. Just notice the corners coming off that. Now, I have done these with the Beacon 3-in-1. And I have said before, it's not as good as Fabri-Tac, it's not as strong as Fabri-Tac. So I've got a new bottle of Fabri-Tac now, but I really need to use this 3-in-1 up. So yeah, so that's all I've been doing with them. And then, you know, just playing with my bling, as you know, I like to get the bling out. I've just glued it all on. They're cute, aren't they? Sweet little things, you know, when you just want a bit of pretty adding. And this one I did with, this is paper on this one here. This I discovered this butterfly book. Look at these lovely brown ones in the back as well. It's practically the same size as these, so I won't do it now on camera, but I think what I will do is I'll probably sit at the table in the kitchen one afternoon and stick all these on these, because they practically fit. They need trimming down both sides, but top and bottom they fit. You know, and there's some really beautiful pictures in there, so they're going to make really lovely tags. But I just did want to see, as I was playing around, and put a blob of art glitter on each butterfly. I don't know if you can see. I haven't got my light on. Gosh, is that better? Better for me. Yeah, and put glitter on. Yay, we've got the glitter out finally. and then the bigger ones. So I've only done one big one because I started with the little ones and then thought about the big ones. So all I've done on that is I've put one of those brads that I've got that are beautiful, the shiny gems, but they've got really big legs on them. So I just put one of my circles on the back and a number. But you know, we're kind of using the fabric instead of what? Digitals, papers. That's it, paper, pretty paper. So I've got one, two. I've got some ready there to go. I mean, it's an easy task, so I'm not going to spend hours sitting here boring you to death with it. But I'll just show you how I'm sticking the fabric onto the tags. Like I say, if this was Fabri-Tac, it would be perfect. It's not far off, but it's not Fabri-Tac. It's just not Fabri-Tac. You know how they say it's just not cricket? Okay, spread it around so I don't have big, you know, gloopy bits coming through. And I've used all cotton materials here, but I think it would work on any. Fabri-Tac definitely would. I didn't iron them or anything. I just kind of iron it out when I stick it on. Smooth like that, and then just leave it, which is why I did those ones ready to work on now. You know, not cut round it or anything until it's absolutely grabbed. And then if I've got a corner, you know, that hasn't grabbed, I'll just go in with some art glitter, which will fasten it down. That's going to be a nice one, isn't it? And then when they're dry, which these should be, I mean, I only did them about 15 minutes ago, but it doesn't take a long time to dry, or dry enough to work on them. Now, because they're quite thin, it is only paper as opposed to card, that tag. I have to be careful not to cut into it because I could reshape it and that wouldn't necessarily be a good thing. So I am filming on the Sunday that you will see this. I put that one back to front. No, it must be double-sided. Fabric. Now, you'll know that I said on Saturday that I was going to film on Saturday for today because I was going out for the day. Well, we haven't gone because yesterday, which was Saturday, Neil pulled his back really bad. In fact, he came home from work with it. But yesterday it was like, you know, no chance. It seized up completely. So he's got a bad back. So, yeah, going and walking around a flea market and a vintage fair was not the thing to do. Disappointing, but these things happen, don't they? So I knew that I could film today. I knew yesterday we weren't going later on because of the state it was in. So it's a lazy day here, and I've got Neil downstairs in the front room with the fire on. Oh, crikey, it's cold here. We went down to it said 1 degree, but it felt a lot less, although there's no frost or anything. And we're only up to 6 now. Now the sun is starting to peek through, so whether it will, you know, come up a couple more degrees, I don't know. But if it does, that's all it's going to come up. Now, I did punch holes through them with my crocodile, but on these little ones, I'd like to do this one. Let's see if it will. I have got more of this material, so these scraps are all the ones that yeah, Neil's colleague sends me. And yeah, I'm always looking for things to do with them because I have so many. I haven't sat at my sewing machine for a long time, so you know, I can make ruffles and things like that, but I need to have a session. Gorgeous. So I just got excuse me. So yeah, Neil's waiting downstairs and we're going to, the fire's on, the place is warming up, we're going to sit and watch a film when I've done here, so I'll have to keep my eye on my battery if I can. So I just got any ring reinforcer really, didn't pick whichever went. They're all a little bit random anyway. And I didn't wait for it to dry, I did cut it straight away. Now, because it's fabric, sometimes it cuts and sometimes it doesn't, but I'm putting eyelets through, so just because I think it will, you know, seal the edge of the fabric. Probably should have done them all at once, shouldn't I? Gosh, you're a thick one. Are you two together? Yes. So just got a plain brown one, but that's fine. So I really want to use these up. The next thing is, you know, once I've got them made into something, then again they need to be they need to be used up. So they need to be added to things. That will be the next job. I am going to cover some of them in paper. In fact, that page of is that all three? Yeah, that page of A4 that I had them sat on. I'll show you the other side of it. It's not A4. It's 12 by 12. I'm going to put a lot of them on that and cut them out in that as well, and then just pop them in the box, because it's a fairly, oh, what am I doing? Yeah, it's fairly bright pattern, but it's pinks and greens and what have you, so they'll be, if they've just got that on one side, they'll be handy to just pop in little, you know, when you do pockets with lots of little tuck spots and things like that, you know, actually on the pockets, they're handy for things like that, where we put tickets and things. These can just go in. Obviously I had a bit of fun with the bling and what have you with the first ones I've done. Just a little bit different with some fabric on as well to the norm. See what I mean about the fabric? It kind of cuts, but not really, not fabulously. So that one's already got a ring reinforcer on it. So I'll just cut through that. Get your fingers out the way, Denise. Yep, kind of pulls most of it through, enough to get these through. So each one looks different, even when they're from the same, you know, piece of fabric, if it's got a pattern on it. Do I want pink or green in there? I think I've got one with pink in. Let's see what pale green looks like. Oh, well, it's a contrast, that's for sure. That way. Yeah, pretty. I don't really want green on green. I wonder what the big ones would look like. That's quite interesting. Let's have a go at that one. No, not that way. Just ringing the changes all the time, isn't it? It's quite nice. That makes that one look a bit sad now. Can we put a big white one through here? Oh yes. So they'll be all different from the ones that I've already made as well. Is that right? No. I always have to think 3 times before I actually do that. At least I think now, before I used to do it and get it all caught. Let's go for sort of a silvery, if I can grab hold of one. Yep. So fiddly little job, but oh, I didn't do that one, did I? I was looking for a different tool. That one. That went through easy. Now, what do we want on you? Something small, because although that black one's nice, let's just have a look. Oh yeah. Ignore what I said. You want? No. I think that's it. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that's good job done. Sorry about the noise there. Yeah, I suppose if these fray, they'll be quite nice frayed as well, won't they? Because that one is. Yeah, ink the back. Can I just have a sip of my tea? Hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. Oops. I've not got a lot done. Boring things, you know, some laundry in, and got some shepherd's pie cooking, you know, homemade shepherd's pie. Not your average Sunday lunch, but we're looking forward to it. It's that kind of weather now. well, I suppose it's shepherd's pie with Guinness in it, so I suppose it's a bit more exciting than ordinary shepherd's or cottage pie, I guess. It's beef, minced beef and Guinness and mushrooms and onions and mash on the top. So that'll be yummy. And I think Neil will be having Yorkshire pudding with this because he loves Yorkshire pudding. Well, I do too, but not as much as he does. Yeah, I'm coming off there. I need to get my art glitter in. This is the one that I didn't really leave long enough to set before I couldn't keep my scissors off it. I want to do it. I want you to see this one because it's such a pretty material, isn't it? Yeah, look. Anywhere else? Oh, that's it for now. Okay. What are you, any of you crafting today, or are you just having a nice rest and watching? What are you up to? You can fall over because you've got your lid on, I don't mind. Okay, you're quite a plain one. Right, so what did I put on the others? I can't even remember now. What have I got here? Let's see what I've got. Here. I didn't know what I'd done with them, but they... Oh yeah, my bling. That's right, my box of bling. Let's get it down. Can you see that? Just about. I've got some bits and pieces out here, and I've got... Let's have a look what I've got. I've got some lovely blue string for that one. Pink lace. Do it where you can see. Those two might make a nice kind of pair because they're pink and green. Sort of alternately, yeah. No V in it, alternately. So that would kind of make them a pair, wouldn't it? Again, they're more likely to be on something than in something because of, you know, what's going on in there. Now this one's got the lovely flower on it. This has got nothing particularly. No, not particularly at all. So you're a bit big, aren't you? Oh yes, very big. Is there something that I can just jazz that one up with a little bit? No. They're nice flat back pearls. Not with the grey really. Just one maybe. That's a pretty one. Where's that lovely bag? Maybe we'll put a shiny one with it. Shiny green or shiny cream. That's more of a pearly colour. Should we have them all? Let's have them all if we're going crazy. And I feel like that one's missing out. I do love these shiny pearls. Should just put one in the middle of that flower. Yes, let's. And I am just using the art glitter for these. So just a good blob. Oh, it says low battery already. And I was just going to have a look how close you are. Since I'm doing little intricate bits, you might want to be a little bit closer. I'm definitely ready now to get my Christmas bits and pieces out and start making Christmas journals. I know a lot of you are waiting, and I know a lot of you are not wanting it at all. So that will dry clear, that art glitter. So like I've said to you before, it won't be every day. It'll only be probably one day, two at the most a week. Hoping to start it at the end of next week, or you'll see the videos at the end of next week. Whether I'll start it before then and just keep them is anybody's guess. Yep, so a little bit full on bling, but something like this one, you know, would go in a Christmas journal. That's what made me think about it. You know, with the greens and the pinks and the bling. Lovely. It's just a matter of playing with whatever brings you pleasure, I suppose. Oops. Just having fun playing with the the bits and pieces. They need to dry a bit before I mess around putting string through them, don't they? Okay, so we've had a couple with bling. What else have I got here? I've still got these out from, well, that would be nice on there. Yeah, was it yesterday's video? I think it was. Oops. I put my bits in the bin because, yeah, I know I said to you the other day that I'd had a bit of a tidy up. If you came to my room now, you won't believe me. Because whatever I achieved in that half an hour clean up is gone. I've got some book pages and things on my table ready to parcel up for Tanya. So I made a bit of space there now, filled it filled it with a job waiting to be done. And I've now got fabric behind me all over, well, not all over the floor, but on a bit of the floor, you know, from this project. And I've still got the gentleman kit to one side of me. And then I've got 3 journals that are started. Oh, I love that on that blue, that's nice. And I'm determined to finish, so I'm not moving them off here. Now, I could have a word, I could have a what about a, I've put the brown on now, haven't I? But I've got a packet full of these, box full of these somewhere, I need to find them. You know, they would be nice on them, wouldn't they? What are they? Button clusters, that's it. Oh, I've got a butterfly on that one, look, and a word. So anything probably that you put normally on your clusters. Just wondering about a button. Let's have a look what we've got going on in here. What's that? Square, black square button. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that, and I like that. Okay, let's put that on some fabric, seeing as we're using fabric up as well. Excuse me. Cheers. No white fabric there. This is why I've got the box behind me. Oh, probably be in the lace would be better, you know, vintage, some vintagey fabric. Of the thicker. What's that? No, that's a whole piece. There are all my clustery bits. None in there. Oh, yes, there is. Look, can you ever? Last thing I saw, but oh, that's long enough. So this is the edge of a vintage doily. Just no, not with those scissors, Denise. Cut it down to a more manageable size. I think what I'm going to do is take that edge off by that perforation. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so I want it about, let's see if it'll rip. Oh, crikey. In a fashion. Good quality stuff. It frays well though. Where did that button come from? Oh, out my button box, obviously. Do we like them both, or do we just want one? I think I just want one. And I don't think I want quite as much of that as I've got there. Okay. Needle. I've heard the term looking for a needle in a haystack. That's what it's like in here. I've got all my drawers open. I know some of you out there love to work like this, same as me. I don't hate it, but it's, in fact, I quite enjoy it. I'm just looking for a thin needle. I don't know that I've got one. I suppose I could just thread it by hand. I could. Let's just have some dark. Where's your end? Oh my goodness me. I'm not searching any further. What was I saying about my mess? Yeah, I don't mind working in it. It's just when you're filming, it's you know, and you're looking for things, you feel like a bit of a fool. You're like, well, if you don't know where they are in your room, nobody's going to know. So pretty. I don't know which side I want up. Oh, right. Don't even look, Denise. Just thread it. Oh, I've got a tickly nose. I think it's because it's so cold. Got a cold nose. Be healthy if I was a dog. I wish I was healthy. Still not quite kicked this this bug to the curb as good as, but I've still got a ridiculously silly little cough, like I'm clearing my throat, but there's nothing there. But I know some of you guys are telling me that you've had this bug. Well, you said to me you've had the bug, or a bug, so you know how I was feeling, and you're still telling me, you know, a week or 2 weeks later that you still feel as poorly. So it was supposed to go through there. That's why I needed a needle. Did you know that? There's always a solution. We just glue it on. So yeah, I don't think I'm on my own there. I think we're all suffering with bugs. I don't know if COVID used all our antibodies up and we're all struggling to replace them. Oh, can you move over, please? Awkward. Yeah, I want to fray. I wanted it the other way up. I want the bottom fraying. Where did the lid go? There. But that won't be a hard job. I don't want to move it about while it's wet. That is a blunt needle. But yeah, it'll fray down there really easy. In fact, I'm not even using... It wasn't blunt, I was using the eye. Yeah. I'm just the same old me. No improved version here. Yeah, I'll let it fray on its own now, I think. Right, I was going to have some of that lovely blue floof through it. Yeah. I'd quite like a piece of white lace with it, but I don't know if I've got any thin. Oh, I just see some white ribbon there. And I've seen something else now. Oh, that's right. I fastened it down because it just unravels this. Let's stick it back down again. That's it. Oh, yes. I don't want all of that. Oh, these could be tags on your presents, couldn't they? We've got Christmas coming. There are birthdays coming. Oh, don't talk to me about birthdays. I have my birthday this month and I'm getting wrinkles. Mum and Neil keep laughing at me. I don't know if I've told you this before or not. But I've just discovered wrinkles around my eyes and I spot them every time I look in the mirror. They think it's hilarious. Well, you know, that it's bothering me. I'm like, wrinkles? I'm not 60 yet. Let's not think about it. Right, I'm getting the ones I've already made mixed up with what I'm making. Give us a bit of room, folks, please. Back you go. Back. That's pretty. What do I want on the back? I've inked it, haven't I? I feel like I want something. What have I got my eye on here? Sort of brown, so... Oh, these are the Tim Holtz ones. They're quite big, aren't they? Don't want anything quite that thick. Hang on. I've already had a butterfly on one. Where's my flowers? Oh, are your flowers? No, your stickers. Lots of nice new stickers in there, though, that I've received recently. Thank you, Tanya. So... maybe I'll use one of those. Oops. That's quite nice, isn't it? I'm going to use it. Yeah. I think it's a sticker. I put it in with my sticker drawer. That's what makes me think it's a sticker. Oh my goodness. Come on. Yep, so I'm going to have my hair cut this week coming as well. Oh, it is a sticker, lovely. Right, let's not get the floof behind it. Just to give it, oh, we did. That's it, it's out. To give it a little bit of interest on the back. But it is meant to be for journaling. Lovely. Might have to put a blob of glue on those. That's the pink. Did I just cut some white off? I was just wondering if I could tie a bow. Let's say a bow would be nice around there, wouldn't it? It's not a very big piece though, so I'm expecting not to be able to, and if I can, it will be a bonus. A bonus. Did you get it? That's my joke for today. Well, it's not bad, actually. Make it a bit smaller in the bow area. With it having those two stuck up there as well. Oh, yes. Right, I'll put some through those in a minute. Let's just get something on these because I don't know how long the camera's going to last. So if it suddenly cuts out, that will be me. I won't be coming back on again. So I've got some green floof, but I don't know that's what... Oh, some black in here, look. Floofy yarn. Oh, it's shiny as well. That'll be nice in there. Right, and we can do the same again and put something with it. No, I did have some black ribbon, but I'm not going digging if it's not right here next to me. Gosh, I look around me and all I can see is stuff. Oh, it's a bit thick, is it, that one? I think that's brown, actually. Oh, what are you? What are you? Hey, look. Brilliant. Yes, still smells lovely, that box. Still smells lovely when I open it. Yeah, all I can say is these are just great fun to play with. You know, to play around with my stuff. I'm enjoying it. What they'll go in, I don't know yet, but like I say, I've got some eclectic journals to complete, so yeah, I'm loving the floofiness of that. I'm not sure it wants anything on there at all. I don't know about some bling or not. Let's try some against it. Nothing. Oh, no. Left it open. That's my mistake. Close. That's it. What was I saying about bling? Oh yeah, I was going to get some black out. Some black bling, and I haven't, have I? Let me have a look. I might be able to reach it. Oh, I've got some black in here. I've got some black love hearts, look. Now, most of this bling, as you know, is from my lovely friend Angie Beaumont, who is Weasel on, yes, black look, on, oh, she's Hooverian Weasel, I think, on Etsy, but she's Weasel on eBay, where she sells on both. I think most of her stuff is on eBay. Yeah, it's not shiny enough after that. That's too much. So where was the black? The black, and do we want some of that or not? I won't know till I cut it down. Let's have a look. No. It could do with a nice piece of black lace on there. No, I haven't got any of that. Oh, she says. She lies. Because I've got the gentleman stuff here, haven't I? And that's where the black lace is. Yeah. Now, you maybe can't even see that. I don't want it to be overpowering anyway. Now, some of that black bling might now... Is that my new Fabri-Tac? It is. Where's the old one then? Here, upside down. So I wanted to stay put, this one. Well, I want them all to stay put, but this is it's like nylon-y lace, so I want the good stuff on it. That's it. That's it. Now, what did I do with that little bit of bling that I flung back? Oh, shall we go with some big now? Let's go with some big. Right, I think that's probably going to be me because that low battery's come up again, so that's my second warning. How long have I been? Oh yeah, I've been over half an hour, that's okay. Oh no, I wanted something on that one. Right, I shall just carry on, and then if it goes, you know that I've said goodbye, don't you? If I suddenly disappear. Just wondering what I want on that, if anything. No. No, I've got bows. Bow might be nice. Somewhere. Never to be seen. Oh, here we go. I've got little flowers. What have I got in here? Right, I know that's pink on the green, but I didn't dislike it. I've got some cream coffee dyed ones. I've also got some. They're too big, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at the bows, because that was quite nice down there. I don't know, I'm just having a pink day. I really like that. Not everybody will, though. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to use my fabric taxing as it's open. Although I stood it up on end, so maybe I'm not. Are you still there? Come on. We got some. Now, as you know, these bows are notoriously tricky to make stay put if you touch them at all. So I'm not going to touch it, I'm just going to leave it. And it'll probably have some pink ribbon through the top. I've got some pink ribbon here. Just sitting here that I'm going to put through this one, because this should be, I think. Right, I'm not going to do one of those because I've done lots of those. I'm going to do a tie it one, just so it's a bit different. That's it. And what should we have through this one? What have we got? Have we got anything? Oh, I've just got some of that left. Look, let's use that. So these are from those lovely threads that Tanya sent me a good while ago now. I've thoroughly enjoyed using them. Where's that? Let's have a bit of this white in it as well. This shiny stuff that's got a mind of its own once it's let loose. That's it. I'm going to do the same again as I did with the blue one, the other green and pink one. Once I get it through, I'm just going to tie it rather than do a loop. Right, are you all through? Yes. That should make a nice floofy top. Lovely. I think that needs a bit of pink ink around it. Let's use this saltwater taffy. Yeah, that's nice. Just edging it a bit. Go with the pink. Okay, so I think I got to the end. That one needs a stringing, but I'm not going to move it. That peacock one is gorgeous, isn't it? Better be careful with that as well. Oh, I think that wants a little black number at the bottom, but I'll wait until that fabric tack dries. Yep, and like I say, I was going to do a glittery one. I forgot. I'm hiccuping now. Dying for dinner, I think. Oh dear, I do beg your pardon. Okay, yeah, a table full of loveliness. Well, a centre of a table full of loveliness amongst all the chaos. That is my room. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was lovely just spending some time with you, and yeah, hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a lovely Sunday, everybody. Bye for now.